Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Estar Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective and timeless reading to see what our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to bring in for us as a message today. And with us we have our wolf totem to be with us in this reading, as well as a piece of blue halite. A lot of times I use the white halite in this channel, but today I was just being called to this blue halite piece I have, and blue halite is really great for dream recall. So if you've been trying to recall your dreams and you've been waking up and forgetting them, this will help you with that. So maybe there's been some messages coming to you in dreams that you would like to remember. Maybe there's something important, a message there for you. I've lately been having trouble with forgetting my dreams in the middle. Sometimes I dream multiple dreams and I'll wake up from one and then I'll start another and I'll forget the first one, which is a little frustrating because sometimes the first one's the most important one. So yeah, maybe this will be a crystal I sleep with tonight. Help me remember those dreams. And we're starting off with our Seasons of the Witch deck, our Yule deck for this reading today. Okay. Oh, we got two. Feasting and forest. That's interesting. Feasting and forest, two F words. The feast is everywhere. Feast upon it and let us be nourished. So the forest is a place of mystery, a place of going within to find your magic. Following a path that doesn't seem clear cut, that isn't straight, that is, you see, she's following a path here, but then it disappears into the forest, right? So it's like, once you're in the forest, you kind of have to navigate with intuition. You have to use your magic. You can't let the road guide you any further because the road disappears. But then we have feasting here, and that makes me think that you're going to find nourishment in doing this, even though that seems like a risky thing or something that's a little harder, more challenging. It's actually what your soul is calling to. It's what's providing to you. And it also tells me that if you're taking a step forward into something that seems uncertain, that isn't a clear path, that it's feeling like a risk, or it's feeling like you don't feel certain in your steps, feasting tells me that you're going to be provided for on this path, that you don't have to worry about nourishment as you step along into the path. The universe is going to provide for you. Yeah, like in the winter season, everyone would be stressed about food, right? That's the season of being concerned about food. But, the feasting before that, when, our ancestors in the old days would feast on, we still kind of do that actually, we feast before the winter season, rather than saving every little bit of food, right? Because we have faith that the new year is going to come with new food, new provisions. It's a show of faith to feast while you feel that there's going to be this harsh winter, right? And that's very similar to like overcoming scarcity thinking, is knowing that you're going to be provided for, even when, outwardly, externally, things aren't certain. Keeping that faith is what keeps us in that state of mind of wealth. Yeah, being guided to challenge your limiting beliefs about scarcity is really important here. The universe is going to provide for you when you step in that forest. I think that's why there's some hesitation here. Feeling a little fear of the forest, because the forest is dark. The forest is uncertain. It's scary. You're not sure how far it goes, if you're going to have enough food to get you through the forest. And this could be analogous to, like, going on a new journey and not sure, that's risky, and not being sure if you'll have enough money or security. But there's never any certainties in life. Even if you had a stable job, things could happen that could make you lose your job or make a company go under. Like, there's never any real certainty in life, ever. That's something I have to remind myself all the time, is that no matter what path you pick, anything can happen at any time in life. And like you could have picked the most stable, secure career path, and then you run into a health issue, or you just have an accident and suddenly you can't do that job anymore, or you have a divorce, or you and then that changes your financial situation or your living situation. Like, anything can happen, and it's kind of destiny too, that certain things happen to us, right? It's written in our destiny. So we're always meant to face these challenges and overcome them, right? So for you, it's a good reminder to bear in mind that no matter what path you take, there's going to be risk, right? There's even risk with not taking a path, right? Because it might lead you to unhappiness, right? So there's no guarantees. So if it doesn't matter what path you pick, in a way, why not just choose the one that's calling you, the one that feeds your soul? 9 of Scoops. Love it. Yeah, the 9 of Scoops is a card of independence, a card of finding joy in the moment as well, finding joy within yourself, in your own little world. It's also a card of someone who, acts very with their own strength, with their own power, that finds their inner strength to move them forward. Yeah. And you should celebrate that. Because the 9 of Pentacles, or, well, in this case, the 9 of Scoops, is someone who's able to find that balance between responsibility and planning and fun. Like, you might not reach your goal or have reached your goal yet, but you're living a life that is perfectly balanced for you between what you love and your hard work. Like, this is creating a life that you love, that you want to live, and making decisions that will take care of your future happiness. Yeah. So good things. You're saying move this down, so I guess we're going to move it down. Yeah, you're going to be feasting. You're going to be doing well in a new life, in a new path that you're on. That, yes, is going into the uncertain forest, but it's going to bring you a lot of what you're desiring. 2 of Scoops, yeah. And it might bring financial change for you, and that's a little bit scary. That might make you hesitate, make you balk, make you think, can I do this? But you can. You really, really can. So many ice creams. Yum. I can't have ice cream, which is so sad, because it's like one of the best things ever. And this deck is like always torturing me. It's like, oh gosh, I just want ice cream. And then we have the card feasting. So it's like, feast on the ice cream. Well, anyway, I just think that let's get some more cards, actually. Yeah, let's get some more cards first before we say any more. Okay. 5 of Strands. Okay. Which is our 5 of Wands energy. Five of Spokes, another 5. So there's going to be big changes coming in for you because 5 is all about changes. 5 is the number of change, especially if you start seeing 555 everywhere. It means your energy is shifting, your life is shifting. And it's not something to be scared of. It doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen. It just means it's time for the energy to move. The cycles of life are shifting. The Wheel of Fortune is shifting. So, yeah. 5 of Spokes is like, like the 5 of Cups, where you feel that sense of loss, where you feel that sense of worry about what you've lost instead of what you're gaining, what's still left for you. And so it's like the flat tire's flattened on the bike too. So it feels like you can't go down a certain path. I'm just looking at 5 of Strands here, and I think I should read it because I think it's really relevant to what we're talking about with the forest. The 5 of Strands is like navigating Mirkwood Forest with a dim flashlight. No matter how hard you try to find your way, you're surrounded by shadows and illusion, throwing you off course. Although you may feel lost, remember that all you need is clarity. What is the source of your current conflict? Are you trying to solve the right problem? As tricky as this card may be, it does indicate a great payoff if things can be resolved now. It's just a matter of deciding whether you think it's worth it. Yeah, is it worth it to you, this path that you're on? But I think that's so funny because we got Forest and they were talking about Mirkwood Forest and having the flashlight, right? Yeah. I think life is never going to be free of challenges. It's just about deciding what challenges you're willing to face, right? And sometimes you can find a perfect life even if there is imperfect things about it, because it's just right for you. And the 5 of Spokes here makes me think like something might be shifting, like, because like you can't ride your bike through the forest and he's got a flat, so it's like you have to change directions. You have to change like your tactics almost for how you're going about this, for how you're facing this journey. Maybe you need to reevaluate how you're approaching it. Like, because your bike might be flattened, but you can get up and walk, right? And that's going to navigate you better through the forest than a bike would, right? And the bike requires the trail, like a flat trail, but there's no flat trail in the forest, is there? It's also a message in 5 of Spokes about, trust that things the grief will pass, the pain will pass. So maybe you're a little disrupted because your path is taking a new turn and that scares you, or that feels like this could lead me to new challenges. Am I ready for that? But I'm hearing here that, this is all part of the plan. This is a part of how you're supposed to face this journey. Like, there's always going to be moments where we have to put the bike down and reevaluate what we want to do next, right? And with 2 of Scoops here, it might be financially, you have to do with finances a bit as well, but like there's ways that we can always rebudget. We can find new sources of income, or we might get unexpected sources of income as well. Overall, you're a very, independent hard worker here. So I think you can turn this 2 into 9. Like, I think that you won't have to struggle so hard forever. You have the light to get through the forest. That's all you need. You just need the light. You don't necessarily need the equipment. Oh man, there's such a message in that. Like maybe you're feeling financially blocked because you don't have the right tools for a certain job or career path you want to take, but all you need is the light inside of you. You have all the tools you need. It's just the spark of creativity, of light that you need to bring forward. That's your greatest tool in your toolbox, right? Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to take archangels next. Get a message from the archangels. Okay. Clear your space. Okay. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Feng shui is very helpful, actually. I had a lot of clustered energy recently, and I was just feeling like, ugh, something's got to change. So I just cleaned up my space a lot, and it did help a lot. And sometimes reconfiguring our space really changes our mindset as well. But it's also about like clearing your energy as well. I think clearing out, old feelings, old attachments, old beliefs as well. Maybe you need to get rid of some things. Maybe you don't need more, you need less. You know what to do, yeah. Archangel Uriel. Yeah, you know what to do. You have all that you need for resources inside of you. You just need to act upon it. You need to act upon what it is that's pushing you forward, that's motivating you forward. Okay. Really want me to do butterflies now, so I'm going to take a butterfly card. Let's see. So maybe there is a change coming in for you. Okay. Heavenly signs. Wow. Beautiful. All these blues going together. I love that card. Heavenly signs. Oh, that was strange. Did you see how that like flew? What does that mean? Yeah, so something might happen like that for you, where you see something and it's very odd. It really catches your attention. We've got a lot of rainbows on the table here today, so maybe literally like this rainbow here, there's going to be a rainbow that appears to you as a sign. Could be a rainbow, could be other things too. We usually all have personal symbols, right? That show us the way. But there will be heavenly signs for you that'll show you that you're on the right path. When you're having those moments of doubt, something's going to appear to you. Or maybe not when you're having doubts, but when you're feeling, I often find it's when I'm thinking about the things that I really want to do. And I'm imagining that future and I'm really visualizing it, really seeing it. Sometimes that's when we see the signs. But it's also when we have doubts too. Sometimes we see a sign then. But it honestly can happen anytime. So just keep your heart open, keep your eyes open even, and watch for them. Because something might come and give you a sign, give you a signal that you are making the right choices. Or it's, a sign to get you back on the right path. Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely something big here. I think something big will happen for you to show you that you know the right path, that you are on the right path. Also, we're going to use our other Seasons of the Witch deck, our Astera deck. We've got spring and winter here, so. And our winter is turning into spring over here in the northern hemisphere, so. Well, soon, not quite yet. We're kind of in the middle of winter, but the sun's already staying up longer, so you get that feeling, that sense that the light's coming back, right? And I don't know, maybe something in this about this transition from winter to spring is really going to resonate. And it's going to be that period of transformation for you, your rebirth. My stomach just grumbled really loudly. It's like the rumbling. Something's like happening for you. Something is coming up below the surface. It's like your seeds that you're planting, they're going to bloom soon. close. Oh, and 31. Maybe that's a significant number for you. Be still and pave the way for all that you have desired. Yeah. It's a very romantic energy with this card. Not that that's what it has to be interpreted as, but, you know, I get a sense of there's like a romance here going on. It's like being in that energy of just like peace and happiness. Be still. Yeah. So if you're finding yourself lost on your path, take a moment to be still. Take a moment to evaluate your situation and watch for those signs. Watch for the guidance that's coming from within. Yeah. There's like really strong optimism with this card. And it also is about like new love. So maybe there is a new love coming in for you, a new connection. And it's also about attraction, right? And to me, that says you're attracting the future that you want. You're attracting the path, the destiny that you want to head towards. You're attracting all of this towards you. That's why it's happening now. You have this magnetism that's bringing in what you desire now. And maybe you just weren't prepared for that. Like you're kind of like, oh no, life is changing, but it's kind of what you wanted too. You might even be considered for like a promotion here, like some sort of change in job. It's a very yes energy with this. Yeah. It's like there's eyes on you, like there's good eyes, like people seeing your value and you attracting their like good attention, right? Like you're going to be noticed for something. It's like the attraction means it's a good period for manifestation. So you are manifesting. You're in the mode of manifestation right now. So things are going to come in for you that are part of what you want, as long as you keep a clear vision of the thing you truly want, right? But you don't have to act on everything, right? You can have discernment and make sure that you go with what you desire, with what brings you happiness, truly. You don't have to act on everything, but you should act on the thing that you truly want. Okay, let's get, I think I'm going to end this with Land Sky Oracle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Moderation. Love it. Yeah. And I find this, I've been thinking about this card a lot because you know that trend on TikTok right now, that penguin, the nihilist penguin? I think of this card with that TikTok so much right now because like this is about a penguin going on, you know, the journey of 1,000 miles, just going one step at a time. And was it Brahmacharya? I'm so sorry if you're Indian. Brahmacharya. Well, it's moderation. And is the essence of this card. Also, there's another 5 there. Jeez, we've got 5, 5, 5. So yeah, big changes coming in for you. And it's all coming in because you're taking the steps forward. You're journeying into the forest, even though it doesn't make sense. You're going towards the mountain as the penguin, even though it doesn't make sense. And you're inspiring thousands of people online and you don't even know it. Maybe that is literally what you're going to do. Like literally you might be doing some kind of online job or career and you're going to inspire many people. even though it's a path that doesn't make sense, even though it's a path that feels risky, right? Because he's heading towards the mountain and the guy's like, he's most likely going to die. But yet the penguin is going towards it with gusto. Like, he's just like, that's where I'm going. And I think that's the energy that you are bringing in right now. Like, going towards something that does not make sense, but yet it makes it's like you're following your spirit, you're following your heart, you're following the heavenly signs. And it's makes the greatest impact on the world. Aww. Amsa. Compassion, the loon. See how he carries his baby on his back? I love loons. They are so sweet. And there's only one loon per lake too. Like, loons can't share spaces. They find their space and they claim it. So they're very much the energy of a lake. And they're so specific, they can't live on land either. They can't even walk on land. They can only be on the water because of the way their body is designed. So it's like they're destined only for the lakes. That's where they're meant to be. And the penguin, it's like the penguin knows also that it's meant to go to those mountains. And you too know you're meant to go somewhere specific, towards a certain path that you know is calling towards you. You know what to do. You know this. You know what you want. You're just hesitating because it's not a sure thing. But yet it is a sure thing, because there is all the energies of the universe supporting you and encouraging you forward. It's not an easy path, but yet it's the only path for you. Yeah. Clear your space, because you're going to be in the path of movement, things changing, maybe even literally moving. So whatever has to go, has to go. Your energy has to clear to bring in this new life. You got to ditch the bike, right? Because the flat tire bike isn't going to get you anywhere. You got to ditch it and walk. Even though that seems way less expedient. I don't know if that's the right word, but like, maybe walking on a path through a forest doesn't seem like it makes sense. It would make much more sense to ride your bike on a path. But yet, this is where you're meant to go. Maybe there's something waiting for you in the forest. Maybe your love is in the forest. Because they're in the woods here, aren't they? All the flowers. Yeah. Sometimes, we're on a path towards a goal, not because of the actual goal, but because of what we meet along the way. Yeah. Because maybe there is just more utility for you in just going on that path, because there's something you're going to discover in those woods that you never expected, that you weren't even trying to find, but yet it found you. So take a chance and go for it. I'm not telling you to, sell all you own and pack up and go on this crazy impulsive journey. I'm really telling you just to go on the journey that you have been contemplating for way too long. For the thing you're going to want again and again every day, that you don't take that path. That's what's for you. The thing that's gnawing at you, the thing that you're dreaming about, the thing that haunts you, that's what is important. It's coming to your mind all the time for a reason. It's with you because it's your destiny. And just be like that penguin. Go for it. Just run after the mountain. Even though it's not where you belong. Yeah. But have compassion for yourself on that journey, right? I don't know if I said this when I pulled the card, but compassion, self-compassion is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Because maybe you struggle with the fact that you have not taken this path, like you've taken so long to make the journey, but you should have every bit of compassion for yourself, because you had to go on the journey you had to go to. you had to go on. And, you know, there's always going to be roadblocks and things that get in our way, but it's for our highest good to go through those journeys. And you're already making huge strides forward. So, you know, acknowledge that. Acknowledge that you've, you know, made a lot of hard decisions. And be compassionate with yourself along the journey, because you might find it hard, but like if you keep encouraging yourself, keep having compassion for your struggles, that's going to keep you motivated. That's going to keep you moving. Right? So don't be too hard on yourself. And just keep moving forward as best you can, one step at a time. And you'll get there. All right. I think that's the end of the reading, so we're going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for staying to the end. I really appreciate it. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to share your story, because I love reading them. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.